इधर को बोलेगा
तेरा कोणती ती नाव
इधर चलते बघ जैसा वाटतं की तिला चेक केलं ना आपण जे आलो आयुष्य मी इंटरव्ह्यू बोलतो पण नाही बोलतो
आयुष्य एकदाच सांगितलं
ना दुसरी आयुष्य हां मी कस आगे तीन आयुष्य तीन आमचे इकडे राहते
वरती जायचं तिला प्रेस्टिजच बोलायचं ना सगळं
ती बोलत पवित्राला वेस्टिंग
नाही पवित्र माझं माहिती माझ्या आवडीचं असतं
तुझ्याबद्दल बोलतच नाही की तिला मला समोर दिसली ती माझ्या डोक्यात जाते की मला एक बोलायचं नाही मला वेस्टिंग तिची बोलते मी तिला हो
तिला बोलते
तिला वेस्टिंग तिकडे
तिला छान म्हणजे माझी मैत्रीण होती ना तिच्याशी
तिथे हिब्रू पण होती मी हिब्रू नाही माझ्या आधीच्या स्कूलमध्ये होती मला खाल्ला जाऊन ते हिब्रू बोलत खूप मानलं होतं ते मला ते लोकांना त्यांना असं बोलायचं नसतं ना पब्लिकमध्ये हिब्रू ते कास्ट
आणि काय बोलत
आपण सर्च करू
ते जायचं तिथे बसून कंटाळा
एक वर्ष फ्लावर वाटत हो हे बाळ पण आलंय
तो इथं कंटाळा बसून चल ना बाहेर
कुठे जाऊ मी
अरे बाहेर
तेच कुठे
अरे साईड गाडी फिरून नाही तर वॉशरूम आत
मला ना एकदा ते हाऊसर कॉन्ट्रॅक्टच्या किती मॅगेची ते तिकडचे
अरे हा
खूपच नाही
एक कुत्र एक माणूस पण दिसत
अरे तेच तर कोणी घेत नाही का काय तिकडून पण मस्त दिसतात त्याची ना केस वाढवत
सगळे सगळे एकच चालू आहे आणि ते कोण पण नाही
हे बघ असे असतात अरे माझी आधीची स्कूल होती ना नाही आधीची स्कूल होती ना तिथे स्कूलमध्ये कॅम्पस होतं खूप मोठी स्कूल आहे कॅम्पस मध्ये भरपूर लोक असायचे टीचर्स वगैरे राहायचे ना कुठल्या एरियातच आहे
चल ना
आणि ना ते कोणीने मला काहीतरी केलं म्हणून तिथं सगळ्यांसमोर जोर करडली हिब्रू आणि स्टार्ट करून मला त्याच्यानंतर कुठल्या हिब्रू वर्षी बघत काहीतरी बोलत सुद्धा नाही
हो मला सांगितलं मला माहिती
हा मग म्हणते हिब्रूने मला मारलं मम्मा म्हणजे तिला हिब्रू बोलून दाखवायचं होतं बरं झालं मम्माला हिब्रूने मला मारलं माझ्या मम्माला पण मी मारलं आणि ऐका मम्माने तिला स्कूलमध्ये सांगितलं बेटा नाही मग मम्माने सांगितलं की त्यांना बोलायला पाहिजे तुला जर तुम्ही कुठल्या पब्लिक एवढं काय मला काय वाटत नाही त्या स्कूलमध्ये पण सांगितलं एका पोराचं इथे ना पेन्सिल घुसवली मला पेन कार्ड मिळालं होतं एकदाच फर्स्ट वॉर्निंग कार्ड मिसबिहेविंग टीचर्स
काय केलं बाबा
अगं एक पोरगा ना त्यांनी काहीतरी केलं आणि माझं नाव टीचरला सांगितलं घेतली पेन्सिल पाचवी खूप बसली अशीच पोराने घातली
सर आले वाचला मला गर्दी थंडी काही झालं पावसाळा मला अरे स्केट पावसाळा इथे हात काय सॉफ्ट आहे थंडी का किती सॉफ्ट आहे मेरे काहीच नाही आहे अरे
बाबू
तुझे घरातले काम करायला अरे दादा मला आपने सिखाया क्या तुम लोगों को? अरे तो बोला ना ये खाता है। नहीं कौन सा नाम है बोलो बोलो। कौन सा?
कितना होगा 45 ना
मुझे इसमें है ये कहाँ है? मेरे को ये बुक ही नहीं पसंद मिलता है ये कुछ तो पेज नंबर बोल ज़्यादा कहाँ है को किसका ठीक है लोकसभा में विराट कहाँ है इसको मुझे ढूंढ के दिखा मैं बोलती हूँ उसका लास्ट वाला सेंटेंस है एंटी रिफ्लेक्शन लॉ कुछ नहीं करा कुछ ऐसा ही लॉ बना इधर उधर का तेरे मार्क्स कटे मैंने मेरा आत्मा कटा मैंने सब कुछ लिखा मैंने एंटी रिफ्लेक्शन लॉ नहीं लिखा मेरे को मेरा आधा कटा बाकी मेरा राइट कटा मेरा भी एक ही कटा होगा मैं ऊपर है मैं पेपर ही नहीं किया लेकिन सर ने कुछ बोला ही नहीं क्या बोला चेक कर लेते नहीं कुछ नहीं लिखा है एंटी रिफ्लेक्शन के बारे में मिलने चाहिए वो भी नहीं दिया मिलने चाहिए मैं तो कैसा कुछ देखा ही नहीं था मैं तो कॉलेज में बोला वो मेरा मेरा 8 ही है पहले से मेरे को एक एक्स्ट्रा मिल रहा है 90
ठीक है मेरे को 20 मिल जाएगा
निकला 90 मिल ले ये अलग ही सवाल है मेरे को नहीं मिला कहाँ है कौन सी लिस्ट मेल में कुछ आता है
पेरेंट्स से मेल मेरे को
अच्छा मेरे पेरेंट्स कुछ नहीं देखते
अपने से तूने मुझे पता है इसलिए मैंने चेक किया मेरे में कुछ नहीं पेरेंट्स
क्या है ये अभी बिना
मेरी सेट ये थी लास्ट में
क्या करना है खाना खाने में? मुझे बताइए।
क्या असाइनमेंट ये सॉल्व करायचं ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह असतात 4 क्वेश्चन
बस
असे भरपूर
मी केलंच नाही.
ट्रिग्नोमेट्रीचे 17 आहेत.
बघितलं पण नाही, बघितलं नाही केलं. मला माहितीच नाही काय, मला मेसेज येतात खाना खाने कडनं. हा, बरोबर आहे.
मी 3 असाइनमेंट केले सोहनने सगळे केले
केले?
अरे म्हणजे वेगळंच झालं. ते काय सगळे स्कॉलरच देतात ते. बेसिक कशी. क्या था?
ये बच्ची बाकी लोग खड़े हो जाओ। नहीं खड़े हो जाओ। नीचे जाओ। Sit down. Thank you. I should make this a practice now. Then only at least. बाकी टीचर्स के साथ भी ऐसे ही पैर डाल के बैठा। Textbooks. I will explain what is anti-defection. Defection explain करना.
Anti-defection. Because in the exam we got the question and
Exam नहीं test.
And our 1 mark was cut because we didn't write the anti-defection.
हाँ तो बराबर है ना तो defection ना बन जाएगा.
वॉल्यूम में नहीं लिखा है.
वॉल्यूम में नहीं लिखा तो क्या हो गया? टेक्स्ट बुक में है ना?
हाँ लेकिन वो दिखा है.
Which one? This test Sunday. Last Sunday. You said marks. How much marks? Let me hear.
I got 80.
1/8. Very good. 18. You?
15. Because of the MCQs.
This child?
Sir, I don't know. Sir, my paper is at home.
बाहर निकलो. अभी मैं तुम अबे बाहर तो निकलो मैं लिख रहा था. अरे come. उसको push up. I'm asking her. She's saying come. Go to the office now. Only you will get the marks.
Sir, no, I have the paper, but I am at home.
मतलब marks बताना नहीं. You meet me after the class. Yours? 17. Very good. 19. Good. 20 में. Wonderful boy. तुझे एक्स्ट्रा मिला?
नहीं एंटी डिफेक्शन
मतलब 20 out of 20. Good. ओए मराठी चुपचाप पेपर दिखाओ या मुझे मार्क्स बोल दो वरना बहुत मार्क आएगा. अभी जाओ कोऑर्डिनेटर के पास. अभी पेरेंट्स बैठा है. थोड़ी देर के बाद मार्क्स लेकर आओ. पेपर मिला घर पे रखा है एंड यू डोंट नो द मार्क्स. अभी तुम्हारा जितना भी मार्क्स आएगा मेरे मोबाइल में आने रखो. Why should I? Hey, for this anti, you have to write that word anti-defection. Because defections मालूम है ना क्या होता है? When you are leaving one party, you have won the election from one party. Leaving that party, you are joining the another party. If that party takes a cognizance of your crime, they can make you banned for the next 3 years in the election. That is anti-defection. Defection का मतलब I fought a election from Congress ticket. After that, I go and join the BJP. That is called as defection. ये आजकल बहुत common है. ये बहुत पुराना data है. That's the only 1 marks you have won. Okay. Hey, shall we write some notes? Composition में लिखा है ना? Terms of office be okay. Let us. I'll give this notes for you. Procedure for impeachment. Well, I'm giving you notes.
Then the term of office will be 5 years.
25 years.
5.
That is 5 years. Duration लिख दो. Normalcy 5 years of duration. I'm giving the notes for impeachment. Good girl. Marks भी वैसे goody बता दो. Hey, who is there at home generally? Your mother, father, both are working. Who is not working? She's at home only. Evening के दिन मम्मी को बोलो. तुम नहीं बोलने का. Officially call जाएगा. ऐसे कॉम्प्लीमेंट. क्या भाई? एनीवे पीटीएम भी रहेगा अभी वेरी सून. हाँ, योर पेरेंट्स विल बी आइदर ऑनलाइन, मेरे ख्याल से अभी मालूम नहीं है, और ऑफलाइन. जनरली ऑफलाइन रहेगा तो आई विल लाइक इट. लेट्स सी. राइट डाउन. the removal procedure of the office of president. Removal procedure of office of president is known as impeachment. The removal procedure of the office of president is known as impeachment. Careful with the spelling impeachment and double inverted comma mein dal denge. Is impeachment. Second point. President can be removed. President can be removed for the violation of constitution. For the violation of constitution through a resolution. Through a resolution moved in the parliament. Through a resolution moved in the parliament or moved by the parliament, whatever it is. Stop. Next point. At least a prior notice of whatever you pronounce, notice of 14 days in writing signed not less than not then 1/4 of the members of parliament. Full stop. The resolution is passed by majority. The resolution is passed by a majority of not less than 2/3 of the total membership of the House. Total membership of the House. Now, who can tell me the difference between the earlier point that you've written and this point what you're writing? 2/3 of the members of the House or of the Parliament. That's understood. Of the members of the Parliament. Who can tell me the difference between the earlier point that you've written and this point you have already writing or written just completely? Yes, ma'am.
In the earlier point, it is not one notice of 14 days prior of the voting needs to be given.
Very good.
That is citing 1/4 members.
Mm-hmm.
And in this, and for the resolution to be passed, 2/3 members of this should vote yes or no.
Okay, yes or no. You understood what he is saying? One from this side, I want to no. Even I don't understand the notation. No need to accept. Now imagine I am the member of the parliament and you are the president. Before I start the proceeding in the parliament against your name, I have to bring a letter at least signed by how many people? And the letter will be given to the President of India. So there is an impeachment proceeding which is going to be put on your name, and please be present at the Lok Sabha dotted time. Here the President might given some time. What is that time? 1/4 days. How many days?
14.
That 14 days goes in. And then when he comes into the parliament, the impeachment process begins. Both in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha or joint house में बुला सकते हैं. Now the total number of people vote should be how much? 2/3. अभी जैसे 550 है लोक सभा का. How much is 2/3? It should be close to 300 and plus. 320 कुछ आएगा. Means what? 2/3 majority से जब bill pass होगा, that time only president is said to be impeached. Impeached. What is impeached? Is said to be removed. Is it after 5 years or before 5 years? Is it during 5 years or it is in between 5 years? During भी वही होता है.
Sir, 300 members.
हाँ, 300 ना हाँ. That's what I said approximately. Then now, do you really feel it is right or wrong? आप बोलेगा मेरा बोलने से थोड़ी कुछ होता है. Yesterday I was teaching in other departments some English chapters. तो मैंने पूछा आज मैं prose करूँ क्या poetry करूँ? एक लड़की उठ के बोले सर मेरा बात बोलने से थोड़ी आप सुनेगा. मतलब बोल तो सही. Means you the member of the parliament, you are the member of the country, or you are the citizen of the country. And president represents the people first. Forget about parliament. Does he have any connection to the parliament? He comes to the parliament, joint sessions. In fact, पहला जो सेशन रहता है लोकसभा का वो प्रेसिडेंट ही बुलाता है सबको. अभी जैसे आपके घर में कोई मेंबर्स बोल रहे कौन बोलते हैं जो घर में आते हैं? गेस्ट आता है. यू गो एंड वेलकम द गेस्ट. आइए अंकल. बोले कौन है यार? Either mother goes or father goes. That's a big respect. So similarly, when a foreign dignitaries come to India, big dignitaries are not XYZ dignitaries. Who generally welcomes him or her? It is the president, the first citizen of India. And if you have seen the number of presidents what we have had, I think this president is also one among them who have emboldened their name in the golden words. What is that word, emboldened? Although he or she may be no longer alive, but President of India is always. Because when she told that, what's her name, the lady who come to your school? She is just one among many. And President gives these awards, gallantry awards bolte hain hum log usko. What are gallantry? Paramveer Chakra awards, Shaurya Chakra award, Arjuna award, and Dronacharya award. These are biggest awards given to sports personalities. But it is not Prime Minister at any cost. It's like the Prime Minister doing all the real hard work. And who eats the malai? The President. Is he eating the malai? The Constitution is given him. Is he going to step down? Nahi, kaam karo, main bhi Modi ke sath nahi karega. That is not his job. All the president was appointed or was proposed by Modi himself. Did you not see when the car was coming till that Modi place? Modi was standing. If I tell you certain incidents, you will be shocked. When Modi became the Prime Minister of India, the first speech in 2014-15 is it? In the Red Fort, Rahul Gandhi did not attend the ceremony at all. So many people told Icse kaisa, he is the Prime Minister of India. Whether you lost or whether he won, ये सब छोड़ देना अभी आके बैठना चाहिए आपको. But and then he attended the I think other ceremony where he did not even show his face at all. कोने में एकदम 24/7 उसका मोबाइल में बैठा हुआ था, as if like a school child. Now look at the anger. Even did you see that BJP has spread kerosene all over? And any time it can blast. Too careful. No, anti-Modi, it is okay. That is your political opponent. But don't become anti-Indian. Yes. In fact, he was a person who earlier conclave tha, he said, in India there is saffron terrorism is in high. You understand what is saffron terrorism? वो meeting में भी बोला, you might not have caught him. He said the work of RSS. Anybody knows what is his RSS? No idea. Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh. And to be very proud, its headquarters is in Pune. So now what is it? That khaki color shorts wearing, white shirt and a lathi and वो Nehru जैसा टोपी. I think Moraj के उधर भी वो garden में भी मैंने एक दो बार देखा. But I wanted to be a part of it. But it is, they are very disciplined. Every day early morning you have to attend their parade. And here it is not any political party. Here they teach you what is Bharat Mata, what was the glorious past of India, how India was and how it was and how it is now. But I don't know, some people link RSS to religious sentiment. RSS matlab, you understood? So here, this Pranab Mukherjee, he was from Congress. He has served right from Mrs. Indira Gandhi time. And he was the president of India before he died, is it? And then, when he retired as the president of India, he got an invite from RSS. Unka president ka naam I forgot. But Rahul Gandhi did not ask Pranab Mukherjee to go and attend. He was very unhappy. So Pranab Mukherjee gave an open statement that once I am from outside Congress, I am a neutral person. In fact, it was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru has attended RSS sessions when he was the Prime Minister of India. Mrs. Indira Gandhi has attended. Why not then Pranab Mukherjee? Are you understanding? So that is what he was throwing mud on India. RSS ka kaam hai, RSS ka kaam hai. And to be very frank, I have seen many youth girls and boys are into that RSS. Why? They want to be a disciplined people. If I tell you these Amit Shah and Modi were two poster boys for BJP. अभी हमारा बच्चा को poster boys का मतलब कुछ अलग ही meaning लगता है. Can I tell you actual poster boys? मोदी का और अमित शाह का काम पोस्टर चिपकाने का काम था दीवार में. सोचो आज कहां पहुंचो. So this is the party which says no money, no muscle power. You have to work minimum for 15 years to attain one small post. आप बोलेगा बाहर में गया तुम और तुम्हारा party. But that's why today BJP has become the largest political party not only in India but okay. Bolo. And money is also there. I personally have got my membership card. But अभी तक मैंने उसका Xerox भी नहीं लिया. But membership लिया वो अभी तक मेरा मोबाइल में ही. What does it mean when MNS was formed in Maharashtra? You know what is MNS? Many of my college friends went and filled up the form. Maharashtra Nirman Sena. I think I really like the character of that fellow, Raj Thakre. He has all the qualities of the great leader called Bala Saheb. Sorry to say, but हमारा उद्धव के पास है या नहीं है, God only knows. है ना? तो मेरे कुछ उधर मराठी फ्रेंड्स है उधर शिवसेना सेना भवन में, बोलते सर वो है ना, वो भतीजा भी हो सकता है या और भी हो सकता है. So look at the way of speech of this Raj Thakre, and then you compare the speech of Bala Saheb, exact the way he speaks, the way he dresses. So I could feel that this person becomes the leader of Maharashtra sooner or later. But क्या करेगा, उसका पार्टी एक भी सीट नहीं जीता MNS. But now they are saying slowly is coming into the B team for BJP, but we do not know. But let me pull you back to the topic. So we always believe this impeachment is a very, very special process. But to be very frank, till now, no president has been impeached. Don't you think it's the greatest disrespect for the president if at all he is removed? इंडिया से ज्यादा फिर हमको बाहर मुंह दिखाने का कचरा लगेगा. जैसे आपके घर में आप झगड़ा करके बाहर निकलते तो बाहर निकलते कैसे करते हैं, एकदम पोलाइटली बाहर निकलेगा, अंदर से आवाज पूरा सबको सुनता है. आई आल्सो डू द सेम. बट बाहर ठीक है मम्मी बाय मम्मी, बट अंदर और कुछ गाली जरा नहीं पर नहीं सुना. क्यों? बाहर निकलते एकदम इज्जत से जाते. सो वी ऑलवेज बिलीव this is a very, very difficult process. Till date is not initiated. I feel the next 100 or 200 years, it should not be. But if at all any person has violated the constitution, then it can be initiated. Is it impossible? Is it impossible? What is that English proverb says? Impossible mein do word chupa hai. What is that word? You are possible? Chaliye, let's possible. Next slide. The charge referred onto the name of president. The charge which is referred on his name, like president. The charge referred on his name. The charge referred on his name by the Lok Sabha. Referred on his name by the Lok Sabha. And Rajya Sabha. will be under thorough investigation. Will be under a thorough investigation and the president has to be present before such investigation. Has the right to appear है, तो हम लोग उसको थोड़ा चेंज करते हैं. In before such investigation, next. Now then, if the resolution is passed by a majority vote, now then, if the resolution is passed by a majority vote, come on, then it will have the effect of removing the president from his office. It will have the effect of removing the president from his office. That's it. Now I want you guys to pick up two points each and write down. Then will I take you to vice president. Powers of the president. Removal of the president from his office. Come on, even before the expiry of his term. Even before the expiry of his term. Even before 5 years he can be removed. Even before the expiry of his term. It is powers and functions of president. You write only two. I'll explain all the powers and functions. Powers and functions of president. Put the heading, write 2 points. Put the heading, write 2 points. Are you understanding?
Yes.
And I'll explain all the points one by one. Okay? So then we have the VP, that is Vice President. And then we'll move ahead, solving all your question answers. Whichever you feel. Maybe more than 2 also you can write. There's no hard and fast rule. Are you understanding? Was it?
Ascent.
Assent is signature. Assent means signature and is saying yes. Keep writing, I come in 2 minutes.
You mean so? Last year, night. What average? What? Eight standard मध्ये तर वेगळंच मोटिवेशन आलं दिवसात 6-7 तास अभ्यास करायचे तरी
जवळपास अभ्यास करायचा
तरी 9th मध्ये कमी अभ्यास केला आणि 8th पेक्षा जास्त भेटलं अरे नाही आमचे 9च्या पर्सेंटेज वरती डिसाइड करतात
तू काय करणार
इकॉनॉमिक्स करणार आहे मी इकॉनॉमिक्स करणार आहे खूप पैसे भेटतात माहिती आहे इंडियामध्ये पैसे भेटतात ऑस्ट्रेलिया USA इकडे खूप भेटतात अरे मी जीके मध्ये पण खराब आहे मला काहीच नाही माहिती स्पेशली हिस्ट्री आणि सिव्हिक्स मला आवडतच नाही आणि तिथे स्कूलमध्ये शिकवल्या म्हणून मी बोलते विषय मला माहिती आहे आमची स्कूलची आमच्याकडे वेगळंच काहीतरी आहे ना ते शिकवलं तर आठवण आमचे सगळे टीचर्स
पुस्तकं चेक करण्याचं
अरे मिस्टरी सांगते ती हो छान होती तिथं त्याच्यावर तरी होत जायची मला फक्त एक टीचर आवडतो बाकी सगळं एक म्हणजे पहिले शिकायचं खूप बाहेर हा मला कुठे आवडतं अरे साऊथ इंडियन आवडतं खूप राहायची कधी नाही मला मिळतच आवडतं बरे हारायची शिकायचं
त्यांनी यावेळेस पेपर त्यांचेच काढले क्लासमध्ये आलं 20 मिनिटं शिकवून 10 मिनिटं
पेपर करताना
पेपर बघूनच माझी पाठी मी सगळे जीएसटी
Yes, any point you want to explain one by one? So this is a very short and sweet chapter. Shall we start with history then?
Sir.
After
Civics
this,
of 10th is very hard.
who told you?
I teacher.
नहीं ना, उसको आता नहीं लगता।
अरे दिमाग
अरे बेटा, उतना
I was telling you.
अच्छा।
I asked you.
No,
Sir,
but-
mom told कि civics is very hard in 10th, so you all need to prepare from the very starting. It is very
If you don't
confusing.
consider that,
I am
But
very-
wait. Now how do you feel? Forget about what she
Yeah,
said.
now it is good, but
Because 9th standard she might compare it. That's the reason वो आपको डराने के लिए सब बोला रहेगा, है ना? As he said, if you listen, अच्छा, उसे ले। हाँ।
So actually, last year many important chapters of civics
Removed,
and history were
removed.
removed, like the
Correct.
revolt of 1857 and all. So
Correct.
ma'am told that next year it would be hard for you all to learn.
अच्छा, that is the reason. You remember the first COVID era? Era ही बोल दिया वापस। ICSE exams are cancelled totally, and CBSE was crying. हमने क्या पाप किया? हम भी नहीं देगा ये वो. Then finally even their exams also got cancelled. Instead of listening to what the teachers are saying, you always look to the boards what these people are saying. Automatically you will get. I feel neither this nor that. Everything is easy only. So shall we proceed?
Sir, so second,
Why?
sir, big answers.
Not big answers. Only 2 points you have to remember. Not more than that.
Sir, discretionary.
Discretionary powers are those power in which the president may exercise on his own. There is no ifs and buts, and nobody can ask him.
in this one point,
I am going to explain all that one by one. Okay. So just you want to write all that points and write and keep it. Shall we? So when we understand this, the powers and functions of the president. Now the first heading is lawmaking, is it? Legislative. Executive. So let us have only the points read from him. All the points, one by one.
Head of the Union Administration.
वो ऐसे क्यों पकड़ रहा? थोड़ा सा नीचे रख लेना. क्या these guys are. थोड़ा सा रख ले, then you wear it.
Powers of the President. Executive powers. Head of the Union Administration.
Now what is the head of the Union Administration? All the administration decisions are taken in the name of the President. But who is the actual decision maker? It is the Prime Minister. But it is in the name of the President only. Next.
All executive orders are issued in the name of the President.
Next. Even the orders are also.
Appointment of official of the state. He makes appointments to
Hmm.
key posts to run the government's administration.
What is key post? All the UPSC chairman, Union Public Service Commission, Attorney General. Who is Attorney General? He is like the Munimji. You understand Munimji?
The Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers on Prime Minister's advice. The Attorney General of India.
हाँ ये सब उल्टा आपको लिखना चाहिए, है ना? Attorney General, Auditor General, ये बहुत मेन है.
The governors of the state. the Chief Justice and the judges
Put all them into bracket.
Supreme Court and the High Court. Control over state governments, union territories and border areas.
Which areas?
Border.
Border areas. Which are border areas which are close to the border to the other countries? Like we have this Daman and Diu. Correct. More or less the administration is in the hands of the president only. Carry on. Let us give it to her. What's her name? Your friend. Nihari. Come on, you start reading. Then you read. Arya read.
Legislature. So which one?
The next study.
He has the power to summon and I don't know.
Prorgue. He has the power to summon. Summon means it's a legal call. Correct? And prorgue the session. The first session of Lok Sabha, it is in the name of the president, not in the name of the prime minister or the speaker. Next.
So what we have to be what's written over here, what I have.
No, what it is. What it is. What you have written, that is only for you.
He addresses both houses of parliament assembled together for the first session after each general election.
Okay.
Lok Sabha and at the commencement of the first session of each year.
Okay. Commencement of the first session, always he is there. Next.
He has the power to send messages to either house of parliament, either in regard to any pending bill or any other matter.
Pending bill. Underline that also.
He has the power to summon or serve.
Prorgue. I read it, but that time you were busy, right?
The houses of parliament. He can dissolve the Lok Sabha and order this election. He nominates 12 members to the Rajya Sabha.
Underline that also. He nominates 12 members to Rajya Sabha.
Persons having special knowledge or practical experience in literature, science, art, and social service.
Okay, put all that into bracket. I don't know, that is a field. Commerce is not anybody. So even tomorrow, even this person Mukesh can also be given but he will not take it. He is busy with his business. Why should I get to Lok Sabha? उधर जाके उसको महीने का 40,000 मिलेगा. वो दिन का 4 लाख से 40 लाख कमाता है. वो जाएगा क्या राज्यसभा में? वो नहीं जाएगा.
No bill can become a law without the assent and the signature of the president. Under Article 123, the president can.
President can what?
How is that pronounced?
What is the word? Promulgate. Official announcement.
Promulgate an ordinance which has the same status as an act of parliament.
Next.
Financial powers. Money bills can be introduced only on the recommendation of the president. The finance minister, on behalf of the president, presents the annual budget before parliament. The annual financial statement is also read before the parliament in the beginning of every financial year on behalf of the president.
Next. उसमें क्या doubt है मुझे पूछो. If not, let her read. Which doubt? Any doubt?
Judicial powers. The president is not answerable before any court of law for the exercise of the powers and duties of this office. No criminal suit can be initiated against him during his tenure of office. The president has the power to grant pardons, reprieve, respites, or remissions of punishment, or to suspend, remind, or commute.
Remit. Oh my God. हाँ तो अभी दोबारा मेरे से पूछो ना.
Remit or commute the sentence of any person convicted for an offence.
Offense मतलब क्या है? Now as I said that this Malik, what's the name of that fellow? Kashmir Files का जो villain है. हाँ उसको he got this sentence, is it? If at all their family members or anyone comes and proves, he can give. But if not, generally he will not give. This power is the biggest power headed by only by the President of India. Okay, nobody else can do that. Wait. Reprieve, matlab he can recall. Remit, he can reduce the punishment little bit. Death sentence को अगर उसको लगता है कि he can remit it to even life imprisonment also. Even the Supreme Court Chief Justice has to accept what is he saying. Correct? Carry on.
Sir,
Huh? Respites matlab a relief you can say. Relief in what sense? Maybe like 15 years या तो उसको और थोड़ा कम कर सकता है. Imprisonment के अंदर भी there are various constraints, various punishments which only the President of India can reduce it. No other person has the. Oh my God. That's okay. Carry on. Remissions means बोलते ना financial fines.
The annual financial statement means.
This is the every year the budget. It is the Prime Minister or the Finance Minister must give to the President, and he will audit it. ये बराबर चल रहा है कि नहीं?
Sir, then second and third point is same.
More or less same. इधर आप financial purpose ज्यादा है उसका. आप एक दो तीन point लिखा तो भी चलेगा. Don't go into detail. Next, any other point?
Sir, once powers are left.
Let us discuss one by one.
The commute meaning is also the same as remit.
No, commute is different. Commute is the traveling that is generally, but here I need to check in. What is exactly? Where you want me to change the line and give it, tell me. I'll give it right now.
Sir, the judicial powers third point.
Okay, write down that in your notebook. Give it to me. Shall I give all the judicial powers if you want? Write down one by one. For you. First point. Under this part, President is not answerable. Under this part, President is not answerable before any court of law. Before any court of law, LAW. Next. He is given the supreme powers or final powers, if you don't know what it's supreme powers in judicial matters with respect to specific judicial matters only. Specific judicial matters only. With respect to specific judicial matters only. Second. No criminal cases. No criminal cases can be filed or started on his name. No criminal cases can be filed or started against his name, sorry, during his tenure. During his tenure. When he is in the office, huh? Next. During his tenure. Next. ठीक है पहले लिखो मैं भी मुझे थोड़ा डिटेल में बताना पड़ेगा what you know this Navneet Rana who is she's an individual MP from Nashik I heard Uddhav has put him in the jail for that Hanuman Chalisa and she's an MP from Lok Sabha and individual MP मतलब great respect है उसने किसी का पार्टी का टिकट नहीं लिया खुद का MP her husband is from BJP but she is not BJP minister. She wrote a letter to Om Birla. Who is Om Birla? The Speaker of Lok Sabha. That I'm arrested. She was in jail for around 12 or 13 days. That is okay, but they have disrespected her, being she was from Dalit or something like that. And when she came out of the jail, also she was in Hinduja hospital. When she got treated better, the next day only she flew to Delhi and gave a handwritten letter to the Om Birla. The Speaker gives special powers to all the MPs of our country. No police, no commissioner can arrest the MP without the permission of the Speaker. Just say you are an MP and she is going to arrest you. But then she has to take the permission of the Speaker that this person has done so and so. If the Speaker says yes, carry forward, then only the MP can be arrested. But this Maharashtra government, you know, like any other case, they never follow any rules and regulation. Now, yesterday's news I have seen from Lok Sabha Parliament, the Commissioner of Mumbai, Police Commissioner, has been called to Delhi now. Now he has to appear in front of the legal proceeding court. तो उन्हें कैसे अरेस्ट किया, किस कंडीशंस पे अरेस्ट किया, अगर अरेस्ट किया तो किसके ऑर्डर्स पे अरेस्ट किया, did you have took a permission of the Speaker of the Lok Sabha because she is a ruling MP. अभी MP को तो इतना पावर है. If MP has such powers, remember who is president. Although he might be convicted, if at all he is there, but you can't directly approach him. As long as he doesn't retire, or even if he is not retiring, उसके खिलाफ फिर impeachment होना चाहिए, और impeachment pass होना चाहिए, तब जाके आप president के नजदीक भी पहुंचेंगे. Arrest करना तो दूर, at least एक legal proceedings के लिए. Did you not see how much amount of respect he is getting? Even the Prime Minister and the Defence Minister, Mr. Rajnath Singh, were standing. ऐसा नहीं कि उनका कार होने के बाद राहुल गांधी की तरह खड़ा हो गए, नहीं. They were standing till the car did not approach to them. Even the Prime Minister has to respect him. It is not him, it is the office. समझ में आ रहा है? So this is what the legal proceedings cannot be initiated his name. अभी being the first citizen of India, कोई भी उसको arrest warrant या कुछ भी करेगा तो how come he will be the president of India? अभी आपका बिल्डिंग का सेक्रेटरी होगा या चेयरमैन होगा, है ना? Before you are doing anything, you have to go and consult him first, then only do action. ये तो बिल्डिंग का चपरासी है, sorry to say the word chairman, है ना? फिर हम मैं ना बिल्डिंग का चेयरमैन, वाला हवा नहीं दूसरा साइड में क्या मतलब बात करेंगे ना? चेयरमैन को अगर इतना घमंड है ना? Then he is the one good president of our country, and he is no ordinary. He has been given the, we can say, if I tell you, the golden status in India. अभी वही मैं बार बार बोल रहा था, nobody asked me that his name is written in the golden book. Why? As long as the Republic of India is alive, I'm saying Republic of India is alive. Whether the Prime Minister has his name, President will have his name. ये जो K.R. नारायण दिखा याद है मैंने केरला से बोला, he died. Not as a president, he has retired and he got his pensions. You might not have seen him even in Kerala when the body was put to fire. How much amount of the police, the personnel, the guard, even he being the which president, the ex-president of India. So और क्या चाहिए ना? I don't know whether you love the certain movies or not. I like it certain movies only. I remember certain dialogues. There's a movie called Rang De Basanti. थोड़ा सा पुराना है. I really like the movie concept, but वो violent मुझे पसंद नहीं है. वो माधवन का कैरेक्टर जब एंट्री होता है, देखा? माधवन is a pilot in that वो मूवी में. And there is a scene where the friend says, "तू तो pilot है, तू जब death होके आएगा, the emblem है ना? अगर तू मर जाता है Air Force में, you will get a salute and a what is that? National flag will be on your body." If you have seen any time when the national flag is handed over and the cap and other thing, have you seen how beautifully they fold it also? And fold it in such a way Ashok Chakra middle में आना चाहिए. And they hand it over with great respect to the widow, mother or sister, brother जो भी है. And to be very frank, military का जो भी बंदे का death होता है, till that person is alive, उनका जो भी बंदा है, whatever monthly facilities they will get it, every month it comes to their house. Sorry to say, even the bottle of rum they get it in the military, वो भी उनको हर महीना आता है घर में, as if that person is alive. That's what I say. What you and me die a death of a mosquito or a fly, let us give the life for the nation. Might be a small life, but I'll be remembered till this mother India is alive. है ना? वो रंग दे बसंती का वो सीन देखना चाहिए. Beautiful scene. And Madhavan also says, आप लोग बहुत देश के बारे में बोलते रहते हो, घूमते रहते हो. अगर आपको देश के बारे में इतना ही फिक्र है, why don't you get into IAS? है ना? Why don't you get into IPS? Why don't you stand in the election? अगर आप सुधारना चाहते हो तो ऐसे भी सुधारो. I don't understand what I'm saying. So this is what that I say young students lack it today. I won't blame you guys. Like you say, teachers really make a student. Every teacher has to infuse in you. Jaise morning I was teaching them globalization, not in economics but in history only. I was showing all the videos of patriotism in India. The song which is played in the theaters also, national anthem. And we have this Pandit Bhimsen Joshi. He was 90 plus. But even the rag that he sings, nobody can match it. Have you seen that black and white video where our Lata Mangeshkar, her sister, A.R. Rahman, pura troop ke saath gaate hain? That invokes what is India is. So this is what we say. आप लोग अपना क्या बोलते हैं देश को बुक्स में या नोटबुक्स में लेके चलते हैं, हम तो मेरा देश को मेरा दिल में और दिमाग में लेके चलते हैं. That's what is the dialogue of certain movies. ये मेरा खुद का dialogue. Next point. President enjoys special powers. President enjoys special powers.
The
Next point of the same. President enjoys special powers of granting pardon. Granting pardon. Actually, what's the pura politics for it? The exact second of it. Reprieves or remission of the punishment. Given by the highest court in India. Of the punishments or judgments like punishments judgments. So English it comes with such word. Given by the highest court of India. Next. Discretionary powers you have written already 2, that's enough. Emergency power you want to give, you have written, you want to explain national emergency on 2 occasions. One, India's finance is in a threat. When India is war with a neighboring country or any country, national emergency can be declared only by the president and he will take over the administration. No prime minister, no Lok Sabha, nothing. And there is a bill or there is a word called ordinance. कहीं तो दिया था कि आपको ordinance दे दिया ना? That's okay. Now you can write vice president in your notebook. Vice president of India. Hey, who is the present vice president? I'm asking who is the vice president now?
someone like Naidu.
Ah, very good, very good. Who is saying? He's Mr. Venkaya Naidu. I'll write also his name. Mr. Venkaya Naidu. Just check with the spelling. The South Indians have this problem on this one. Y-A-I-H. All right, we will see him. Wait for the spelling. Or we'll see him today. I think or today or yesterday has gone abroad. पहले बार मैंने किसी वाइस प्रेसिडेंट को जाते हैं, बट वो ज्यादा प्रेस में नहीं आए. And he's the ex-official chairman of which house? Rajya Sabha. That you have to remember. हाँ, ये है हमारा vice president. So which one? Okay, let me play this. Call me. You will get that.
What's this?
Have you seen? Is the spelling given? जो भी अपलोड करता है उसको पकड़ के दो झापड़ मारने का नहीं, anybody and everybody they upload, कुछ भी रहेगा तो अपलोड करते हैं. हाँ देखो, this is the swearing ceremony of Venkaya Naidu. 2017. Let's see the. This what was the spelling? K-A-I-A-H. Keep running shows. That's a forward level.
मान्यवर आदेशों को निर्वाचन आयोग से प्राप्त
निर्वाचन आयोग में से इलेक्शन कमीशन.
यदि भारत के संविधान की अनुच्छेद 324 द्वारा भारत के उपराष्ट्रपति के पद के निर्वाचन का अधीक्षण, निर्देशन और नियंत्रण भारत निर्वाचन आयोग में निहित है और यथा श्री मोहम्मद हामिद अंसारी की पदावधि की समाप्ति वर्ष 2017
Mohammad Ansari was the earlier chief minister, vice president.
संवत 1939 के श्रावण मास के 19वें दिन होनी है और यह भारत के उपराष्ट्रपति के पद को भरने के लिए संविधान तथा राष्ट्रपतीय और उपराष्ट्रपतीय निर्वाचन अधिनियम 1952 के प्रावधानों और अधीन बनाए गए नियमों और आदेशों के पूर्वबंधों के अनुसार निर्वाचन करा लिया गया है तथा इसका परिणाम घोषित कर दिया गया है. अब भारत निर्वाचन आयोग ये प्रमाणित करता है कि वर्ष 2017 के अगस्त मास के 5वें दिन तदनुसार संवत 1939 के श्रावण मास के 14वें दिन को श्री वेंकैया नायडू एम भारत के उपराष्ट्रपति पद के लिए विधिवत रूप से निर्वाचित हो गए हैं.
He's the secretary professor.
और भारत निर्वाचन आयोग
How innocent is this child? Okay, what you read कर रहा है, he will invite. देखो पहला thing that he has to take the permission of the president of India. आपका अनुमति हो, फिर वो हाँ बोलने के बाद वो reading start होगा.
को जारी किया गया.
Now he comes. इसका भी डेथ हो गया ना उनका डैड. You must listen to his Hindi. He is much worse than my English speaking.
मैं
He's from
मैं
Andhra.
वेंकैया नायडू ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूँ कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा तथा जिस पद को मैं ग्रहण करने वाला हूँ उसके कर्तव्यों का श्रद्धापूर्वक निर्वहन करूंगा
2017. He is the officer in charge. He is the person who is to.
मान्यवर आपका आदेश समारोह की कार्यवाही समाप्त की है.
So this is how the president and the vice president function is far with that. Okay, let's proceed now. So understood who was he? Mr. Venkaiah Naidu. Okay. Then let us come to page number. The vice president is elected by, underline, both the houses of parliament. और proportional representation same ही है जैसा अपना president को appoint होता है. Next, qualification same except nothing is. Now there is a member of Lok Sabha, here is a member of Rajya Sabha, correct? Because he need to be the ex officio chairman, na? मतलब qualification रहना चाहिए, but he is not going to stand. Okay, just to be, yes, what is it? 5 years, underline that. Vice President, circle, very important, ex officio chairman. He takes of the office of the other president in charge. Takes the office of the president. I have niche president in charge. You didn't understand. When he becomes president in charge, underline death, resignation, and removal. By the time the new president comes in, who will attain to be a president? The vice president. And when the president, come on, underline that also, unable to discharge his function. Bracket open, absence, illness. Vice president acts. Did you see the last line? Vice president acts as the president until a new president is elected and enters the office.
That makes more powers.
No, he'll have powers. Because many a time he is the chairman of Rajya Sabha. Many times, every time. But whenever the president is out, he is the president. Whenever president is not attaining the job of the president, he is going to exercise the power. He cannot become the president. Once he becomes a vice president, and after that, generally nobody has come back to Indian politics. And even for the president, many people don't turn back. Like I remember APJ Abdul Kalam, after his presidentship, that lady, what was his lady's name? Mrs. Pratibha Patil. And very good that she's from our own state, Maharashtra. But then it was Modi, not Modi. AB Vajpayee forced APJ to become once again nomination file कर सकता है. But APJ ने बोला कि no, I want to stay away from politics. वो पहला टाइम भी वो नहीं ले रहे थे just because of that Pokhran blast in which APJ was the main personality and AB Vajpayee, a big prime minister of India. Second time he rejected it. That's why Sonia Gandhi brought a lady, and that time Sonia Gandhi was there. And this lady was the head, and who else? Then in Tamil Nadu we have that fat lady, Amma karke ek lady tha. So there were many lady leaders, and usile I think Sonia Gandhi ne us time par is lady ko bhi uthaya. I don't know where she was. She was also brilliant and talented lady. But then we have the first woman president is whom? Mrs. Pratibha Patil. Okay, chaliye. Any of the questions solved? At least only 2 questions, and then I'll take it to the new chapter of history. Or you want me to continue civics only? Now we'll go into history. 1 minute. Any question, if you have a query, you can ask me so that I can fill up the answer right now.
So the next chapter is
Which one?
so only 2 pages. Yes, sir. Only 2 pages.
Well, let it be important. What is the next chapter?
Next chapter, Prime Minister.
They only counted pages. But उसको concepts भी तो सिखाना पड़ता है. Or you want me to do that only? तन्मय जो भी बोलेगा करेंगे. बोलो. Either history or तुम क्या बोलते हो? Whatever Tanmay says, you will accept. Tanmay is special part. Who's हाँ. Civics, पक्का. अरे sweet. Okay, put the next heading. The Prime Minister. Here मुझे थोड़ा explain ज़रा करना पड़ेगा. No problem. Explain. Just understand this. I didn't get you. Ordinance you are not there. It is a temporary laws issued by the President of India and the Parliament is not in session. And when the Parliament comes back, if they like the law, they can make it a law. If not, ordinance is cancelled. It has a time duration of generally 6 weeks. 6 weeks. That is 1.5 months. I might have explained that. You were there absent on that. Just anybody give the notes. I think इनके पास है. वो notes ordinance का दे दो. Shall we proceed? Now look here. Just listen the explanation. We've got 15 minutes. I don't know whether I will be able to finish, but we will finish maximum part. So the first question I ask is this. What is your answer?
Who is the head of the winning party? Majority party.
Head.
A leader.
He or she, we can say, is the leader. अभी भी कुछ मिस कर रहा है, अच्छे से देख लो. Leader of the majority party.
Which has won.
Very good. This I have given, I think, earlier.
Yes.
इसीलिए हाँ चल. Recent LS election. What is LS? No. Confirm. Okay, write down this question first. Recent Lok Sabha election. ठीक है. अभी जाएंगे करके सुनना. अभी से start होगा.
Sir, who is president?
There is no question. He is the supreme head of the country, or he is the titular or a nominal head of India. He is not a direct election, na? That is the trouble. We can't. Write down this. Then I'll start discussing quick. Oh, Marathi Manus, Salat. Appointment, position, council. That's it. Collective and individual. I'll finish half the chapter if possible. I'll finish full chapter also. हाँ तो उसमें से उधर जाके लिख लो ना जो मैंने अंडरलाइन किया अभी नहीं उधर से. So look here. When I finish this question, then I'll ask: is he a nominal or a real head? Nominal. Oh my God. Why?
The president is the nominal head.
So what? He can become the one more. He can become the one more nominal head or not? Now who can give me this? First, you have to write directly elected. Correct? and he heads the administration. He heads the administration through what? Through his council of ministers. Through his council of ministers. All important decisions are taken by the PM. Are taken by the PM.
So what is the second part?
He heads the administration through his council of ministers. He heads the administration with the help of council of ministers, COI. All important decisions are taken by the PM. Now let us come into our volume. As people just count the pages and so happy, so I will do it on the volume. If not, I will keep discussing. Keep filling up all the worksheet question answers on wherever chapters, and I will be checking both your notebook and volume as I said. Whenever our lecture starts, the next. I think next Saturday only we will meet. I don't know. I'll be here only, but I'm briefly flying for some work. But I'll go back. Okay. Then what I am saying, look at the page number 200. Ours is a parliamentary, so president underline only nominal. Council of Minister headed by underline PM. Circle the word most powerful institution. Prime Minister underline appointed by the President. According to the convention, was a position is the real head. Did you see? Is the head and underline the word answerable. Can you say President is answerable to the Indian people?
Yes, because
No.
it is
Because it is
directly
directly
elected by the
elected
people of India.
President, I say.
by President.
Both. I must have stopped. Huh? Do you ask Ramnath Kovind, sir, ये क्या है पेट्रोल का प्राइस? LPG cylinder का काम करो सर, ऐसा नहीं चलेगा. Ramnath Kovind is out of all this coming, and I was उसको टेंशन ही नहीं है उससे. Next is Prime Minister and the President. हाँ, ये actually आके differences है और ऊपर लिखा distinguish.
So who appoints the president?
President, Prime Minister.
The prime minister appoints the president.
President
Appoints the Prime Minister. President is appointed by the Constitution. Nobody appoints it. He is the supreme leader. उसको appoint करने के लिए कहाँ से हम लोग leader लिखा है ना? Actually, if you want, President is appointed by the Parliament only. He is not appointed. He is elected, and Constitution only appoints him. Okay. President underline point number 1. Nominal head. Prime Minister underline real executive. Only keywords से underline करो और कुछ मत करो.
So what does nominal mean? For namesake.
एक मिनट. हाँ, titular मालूम है? Why did I give the example of mummy and papa? तभी तो हंस रहा था. Titular nominal means namesake. Next on the advice of PM underline President summons and prorogues the Parliament and dissolves Lok Sabha. मतलब President is not going to take any actions without the consultation of whom? Prime Minister. But do you think President will consult every time Prime Minister? Why? Prime Minister बोलेगा मैं तो हर decision में आपको मैं सामने रख के करता हूँ, तुमको भी करना पड़ेगा. Do you think President will be consulting Prime Minister? No, sorry, President will be consulting the Prime Minister? No, he will not consult. Because he knows what is the unity and integrity of the nation. But then, if he feels that he doesn't know, he wants some information, he can direct the Prime Minister. He will not speak to the Speaker directly. The Speaker is too small in front of whom? अभी जैसे ये जो मंदिर मस्जिद का इश्यू चल रहा है या कुतुब मीनार का इश्यू चल रहा है, if the tension continues, the president can ask an explanation from the parliament. Give me a written explanation what is really happening and what, as a prime minister, what are you doing? The report will come from Lok Sabha. The report will be prepared by the speaker, but president will not call whom? Speaker. He will always call whom? Similarly, the speaker wants to convey some messages or some points to the president. Speaker cannot directly meet Ramnath Kovind. आप बोलेगा सर आप तो स्पीकर को हाज एंड हूज बोला, yes, but then he cannot approach directly the president. He has to go via whom? अभी समझ में आया? So prime minister act as an important link between whom and whom? To the president and to the parliament. वो लिखो. Prime minister act as an important link. Prime minister acts as an important link between the president and the parliament. Prime minister acts as an important link between the president and the parliament. And while parliament, you put the bracket and write who? Very good. Speaker लिखो. हाँ speaker. Okay. चलिए. Then let us come into the next points of prime minister. You see, it is on the advice of the prime minister. हो गया. Prime minister underline chooses the ministers. उधर लिखो COM. On his advice, president appoints them. The ministers may be dismissed on the advice of prime minister. हाँ. Wait. अभी ऐसे COM is the team of ministers supporting the prime minister. इनका appointment president करेगा. But on the advice of the prime minister. Not all the ministers, like we have the defense minister. Who is he? Rajnath Singh. But who will refer that? Somebody say. Who will refer? Oh my God. Prime minister will refer. Now we have the finance minister, Nirmala Sitharaman. She is also very important for a country like India. Again, prime minister will refer, sir, ये जो lady है ना, last 15 साल में ये काम किया, ये qualification है, मुझे लगता है कि ये finance minister हो सकता है. ऐसा नहीं कि बोलेगा, हाँ चलो, मैंने decide कर लिया, तुम इसको appoint करो. नहीं कर सकता prime minister. He will just leave it to the president. And you make such suggestions so that prime minister says yes. Correct, Anna? I mean, like defense minister of our India, Mr. Rajnath Singh, holds that office for 2 terms now. In 2014 to 19 also he was a defense minister, and now also he is a defense minister. Don't you think president has every right to ask? Last time I was not happy with the Digvijay Singh. Why are you making him the second time defense minister? Then Modi has to give a true explanation to him. If he doesn't convince president may say, एक काम करो, दिग्विजय सिंह को मत रखो president, defense minister, you select someone else and give the portfolio to me. You know what is portfolio? उसका details मेरे पास है. He can suggest, and prime minister cannot say no to president at any and every cost. But president can say no to whom? It is his unchallengeable power. But generally ये president and prime minister का एक cordial understanding रहता है. क्या understanding रहता है? Whatever names the prime minister gives, prime minister does a thorough check of the minister, so that he is not made insulted by whom? Someone may know what I'm saying? So that we have to be very careful. Next, prime minister inside the parliament or inside the cabinet. He advises the president on various appointment important posts such as open brackets, judges, Supreme Court, state governors, and ambassadors. Who are these ambassadors?
Indian embassies in foreign.
हाँ, Indian ministers in foreign country, ambassadors, जो Indian government को represent करता है. Next, prime minister underline, head of the cabinet only underline head, allocates different departments. Departments को circle करो portfolios. उधर लिख लो defense, finance, railways, etc. ये सब important portfolio है. Portfolio बोलते हैं. Prime Minister underline coordinates. Prime Minister submits the resignations. मतलब प्राइम मिनिस्टर अगर रिजाइन होगा तो पूरा कैबिनेट को क्या होना पड़ेगा? रिजाइन करना ही पड़ेगा. प्राइम मिनिस्टर has the power to underline, choose the ministers and dismiss them too. Now check any of the point in the both the paragraph. Any of the point you need my help. Confirm? Shall we?
So the various departments is third point consists of the defense.
मिनिस्टर से डिफेंस हो गया, रेलवे हो गया, एजुकेशन, ऑल द डिपार्टमेंट में प्राइम मिनिस्टर का ही चलेगा अपॉइंट करने का. Then let us go to the Prime Minister Act. Underline leader of the Lok Sabha. Only underline leader. Chief spokesman of the government. Prime Minister underline defends the government. Prime Minister ends the controversial issue. अभी देखो now till now the Prime Minister hasn't stepped into this ज्ञान व्यापी या जो भी चल रहा है. But if the tension continues more, he can come in between. But अभी ये एक बार कोर्ट के पास चल जाएगा प्राइम मिनिस्टर, क्या प्रेसिडेंट भी नहीं इंटरफेयर करेगा. The court has to decide. Correct? Now let us go as the leader of the nation. He represents during a national crisis like war. Underline opposition party must support the prime minister. Underline only opposition party support. Prime Minister tries to underline protect the individuals in international forums. By God's grace, we should not have Rajiv Gandhi like personality. है ना? International forum में भी जाके हमारा कैसा करता है. I didn't show that his reply ना. That fellow, I'll show it. Prime Minister decides underline what kind of relation India would have. उधर what kind of relation उधर लिखो foreign policies. He decides upon the foreign policies. You write foreign policies. ये बस करेंगे फिर then we'll watch the video and then we'll have 2-3 minutes. Council of Ministers considered underline 3 categories. You write 1 cabinet, 2 ministers of state and 3 deputy. Cabinet minister circle the word most important. ये underline जितना बार करने का कर लो. They hold portfolios open bracket. Now, who is the Home Minister of India?
Amit Shah.
Very good. Defense? Rajnath Singh, Dr. Rajnath Singh. Finance? ये सब लिखो ना. लोग ऐसा बोले जैसे कि मुझे लंग कर रहा था. Home is Amit Shah. Very good. Rajnath Singh. Defense is Rajnath Singh. Notebook में लिख लो. उधर लिखने के लिए जगह भी नहीं. Tanmay Chaturvedi. Tanmay, what's your full name?
Tanmay
Bingle. Which part of Maharashtra are you from? Satara. Pune. अच्छा here भाई. मैंने सुना पुणे वाले बहुत नमन रखते हैं. मैं सच्ची और आलसी भी रहता हूँ. भी मालूम पड़ा. है ना? पुणे सिटी में मैं गया 9 बजे आके बोलेंगे आराम से बैठेंगे. हाँ ये देखो ये करेक्ट बोला. और काम करना है तो करना है ना, बंद करके रिटर्न जाके सो जाना. ऐसे ही है. इसीलिए तुम्हारा आलस देखते हैं. डिफेंस यू राइट राजनाथ सिंह. फिनेंस निर्मला सीतारामन. डोंट राइट. हाँ नहीं राजनाथ सिंह. ये राजनाथ सिंह है. अरे भैया तुम कौन समझे? रावण कैसे आएगा? राजनाथ नो रावण. हाँ तो सीता रामन है. रामन. All brains are perverted. अगर ऐसा लेडी ने राम रखा तो क्यों सीता रावण. I will never forget this wonderful joke. इसका बाबू कैसा नाम रखती है? सीता. जिस दिन नाम रखा उसी दिन लोग सीता. At least you brought laughter to everyone's face. कैसे तुझे सोचा है सीता और राम की? ये बच्ची बेचारी असं मतलब उधर उसको पूछो कैसा सोचा तुमने इट्स ओके होता है ह्यूमन है ना एंड एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स वो अभी हमारे में चल रहे हैं क्या हो गया No, it's okay, madam. What it is? Where we are laughing? Only तुम्हारा friends ही है मैंने. Then who is the external affairs? You write Sudarshan Jayashankar. अभी इसमें भी कुछ आ जाएगा. मैं लिख देता हूँ. S Jayashankar लिखो. S लिखो वही काफी है. I can't bring Sita Raman in my class. S Jayashankar. And he is very influential. I really like this man. With his all qualities. Now let us come down to minister.
Railways minister.
रुको उसका नाम बोलिए. You find out railway minister who is a correct. Not now. Afterwards. And let us go to the second minister of the state.
Sir, who is important?
More important, like Prime Minister or President.
President. तो उसका कान में क्या कुछ वो भी जा जाके पुणे वाले से बोले कोई इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं आ जाओ घर पे खाना खा के सो जाना है मिनिस्टर्स ऑफ स्टेट स्टेट क्या निर्मला सीतारामन is the second category and may hold and underline independent charge जैसे अभी एक इंडस्ट्री और कॉमर्स मिनिस्टर को पकड़ा मतलब रखा है वो MOS बोलते हैं डिप्यूटी मिनिस्टर अंडरलाइन थर्ड कैटेगरी और ये असिस्ट करेंगे किसको कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर्स जैसे निर्मला सीतारामन के when she was the earlier finance minister you might have seen that asamat when she was the finance minister earlier there was one French cut fellow who used to help that lady and वो डिप्यूटी मिनिस्टर था अभी वो इंडिपेंडेंट मिनिस्टर बना है स्पोर्ट्स मिनिस्टर बना है ना वो पहला वो मैडम कैब में काम करता था एज असिस्टेंट सो ही वाज अ डिप्यूटी मिनिस्टर दैट टाइम नाउ ही हैज बिकम अ कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर ओके चलो राइट डाउन दी नोट्स इन योर नोटबुक ओनली काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स 3 कैटेगरी लिखो देन वी आर गुड टू फ्लाई गुड टू फ्री What a bad name I've given to Sita. And try to fill up all the question answers of the worksheet. And you have any? Bas okay. Garja.
What's your name?
Cabinet ministers write the 3 division 1, 2, 3. So it will be. Chalo. This girl, उसका कान खींचो और समझाओ. Shall I come? You write that cabinet ministers, deputy ministers, and then write all the 3. 1, 2, 3 बस उतना ही लिखो. Details नहीं चाहिए. So we'll meet in next week timetable.
So what will the independent charge of any?
What is it?
So what will the sentence be?
Read it.
Independent charge of any portfolio.
हाँ मतलब क्या बोलते हैं वो पोर्टफोलियो रहेगा या रहेगा वो मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट है पर वो मिनिस्टर प्राइम मिनिस्टर के हाथ में उसको कौन सा जैसे हैंडीक्राफ्ट इंडस्ट्री दे दिया है ना हैंडलूम का कुछ दे दिया वो मिनिस्ट्री बनेगा तो ही देगा वरना उनका पास मिनिस्टरशिप नहीं रहता राइट सो इट वाज नाइस टुडे both first and second lecture was good है ना